Welcome, Gemini. This is Regina from Pacific Tarot, getting ready to do your April 2022 overall reading. I am doing this reading on April 1st, the new moon in Aries, after many, many months of spring, fall, last year, hibernation, all the way until a few weeks ago. And we are just at the beginning of our astrological new year with the vernal equinox a few days ago. So this is the welcoming and opening up of spring. We will end the month with an eclipse, a lunar eclipse in Taurus. So a very intense month, lots of energy, and I am grateful that if you enjoy this reading and find it useful, please like and subscribe to my channel so that I can continue to develop new content for you. And I thank all of you who support me in all the ways that you do. So I'm going to get started, Gemini, with your overall energy for the month, which is the Eight of Wands. The Eight of Wands is indicating the intensity of the energy around us. Communication, messages, discussions, information coming at you, through you, quite possibly in the context of a team or effort that you are engaged in with other people, so that you are together making a move, a quest for information, decision making, new information that has been held up for a long time. And this swiftness of information and of activity moving forward is dizzying, but entirely appropriate and manageable for you as a Gemini with your ruling planet in Mercury. The communication that is fomenting around us this spring is very much stimulating you in a positive way. In early April, we have the Ten of Wands, the Strength card, and the Two of Cups. Gemini, I see that you have invested yourself in all of the information, all of the activity that is swirling around you in the early part of this month, quite possibly through the vernal equinox in late March. And this information is part of helping you to recognize and resolve some of the decisions that need to be made after a long period of obstacles, and challenges that you've been experiencing. So these challenges and experiences have been incredibly demanding on your ability to respond and provide support and assistance to those who request it. This is coming in a somewhat chaotic fashion, in a deeply draining fashion in many ways, because you are fielding so many requests for help. So many people need your attention, your service, your ability to nurture or hear, encourage, and bolster the activities of others through your ability to recognize the needs of others. And this is coming out of a deep self-knowledge that you have gained over the last several months. And this is helping you to connect more deeply with those experiences that help you to understand your higher potential, the greater capacity you have, and to, in many ways, fall in love with yourself, choose yourself, and those opportunities and events, those relationships that bring out the best in you, that help you connect with the person that you are authentically and want to be at a higher level. This is where you are learning to discriminate between those relationships around you that are often out of balance and do not require a deep connection for you to provide help. However, because you are connecting with your own sense of strength and knowledge, the wisdom you are gaining through this ability to connect and be in deeper alignment with your potential allows you to recognize that in others. And so you are able to nurture and minister in a way that pulls from this eternal source of communion that you are now understanding and connecting within yourself, this deeper connection to your best self. In the middle of April, you have the Eight of Cups, the Emperor, and the Seven of Cups. So a lot of free-flowing emotions at this time, and they're coming out of a number of different experiences as you mature into this flowing creative energy that you're experiencing. The strength that you have gained, the mastery over your emotions that you've gained, has helped to center your desire and ability to be in control of all aspects of your life, to manifest those aspects of your experience that give you a sense of vision, control, stability, and assist others by providing them with strategies and plans to be successful. However, you're in a situation where you are feeling as though you've gained as much as you can. You've learned all that you can from your current environment, the current opportunity before you. Whether complete or not, you feel as though you've gained as much as you can. This is in the midst of your casting about for new opportunities, recognizing that this release of creative and imaginative energy that you are experiencing through the responsibilities in your life are actually providing you with some confusing directives, so that you are feeling somewhat distracted in many ways by the requests of others, by the needs of others, and by your new sense that the current situation is not fulfilling you. You've outgrown the situation such that you are ready to gain meaning elsewhere. You're moving beyond this into a new place to find this meaning. Towards the end of April, we have the Hanged One, the Four of Pentacles, and the Ace of Wands. So this experience of going from all the wands, the Ten of Wands, where you are taking responsibility and meeting the expectation for others involved in the projects, the needs and desires of others, to a place where you are honing in on the best path of growth path forward for yourself. This is you moving in a brand new direction, seeking to expand beyond an area of experience and strength. You're looking to take that strength in a new direction. And part of how you're doing that is not only through stabilizing your resources, recognizing that you have the foundation, the material foundation to build whatever it is that you want to build moving forward, but you're also cultivating consciously this desire for a new perspective. You're sacrificing some of the successes, some of the experience you've gained, some of the relationships that you've built, so that you can actually look at things afresh. There is a recognition that your vision is no longer sufficient to truly recognize the opportunities available to you, and that by cultivating new thoughts, opening up to new inspiration, you actually can build stronger thoughts that will lead to the reality that you desire. So this is you really understanding that the thoughts of the past created the reality that you experienced, and in many ways that was not desirable, that was not happy, that was not as successful without tremendous cost. This is you reaching and completing achievement, but through complete exhaustion from the complete investment of everything, so that there is nothing left for you. And you are now rethinking this style, this leadership, this way of taking care of others in such a way that there is nothing left for you. And this is part of this process of learning to love yourself, so that you put your needs first. Your needs must come before others, just as when you're flying and the people indicate that you must put on your safety mask first, your oxygen mask first, if there's a crisis, so that you can help others. This is the same principle, and it's really the reverse of what we often learn, and the basis of what we need to teach ourselves, so that we love and fill our cups first, so that we give to others from a flow of love, not from our essential lifeblood. So this perspective is incorporating these lessons that you are learning at this time, and encouraging you to move into a new direction for which you are cultivating a new perspective, one that will allow you to expand and move in a new direction that is unfamiliar to you. I'm going to clarify the Emperor card at the basis of this reading, at the center of this reading, with the Three of Swords and the Queen of Cups. So this is a confirmation for me of the tremendous suffering that you have had to internalize, that internalizing the process of understanding the suffering that you've endured, moving through challenges not only on your own behalf. What has helped you to help others has been your persistent ability to deeply understand how unpleasant experiences, how obstacles were created in part by you, and that ultimately, whether these disappointments, heartaches were created by you in some measure, you've learned lessons from those. And you have now understood that on the other side of these painful lessons have been growth and determination, and the ability to recognize the needs of others in ways that you could supply support and encouragement, so that others become empowered through the lessons of your challenges. This is firmly emphasizing that your ability to share your vulnerability, your recognition of the needs of others, your ability to tap into that, Gemini, is what is informing your own process of growth at this time. Your own recognition that through all of our vulnerabilities, we can gain strength. That our weaknesses are perceived ultimately as strengths that create us, our compassion, our ability to nurture, support, and encourage, because we've been there. I'm going to finish off this reading with a crystal and Language of the Flowers Oracle, and ask again, if you've enjoyed this reading, Gemini, to please like and subscribe to my channel so that I can continue to create new content for you. And I've selected the African Violet, and the key word is spirituality. It's time to connect with what you believe. I'm going to leave it here. I'm going to thank you for your time and attention, Gemini, and until next time, namaste.